Good evening and welcome to tonight's North West Counties Premier Division match between Charnock Richard and Vauxhall Motors. Back under the light on a Tuesday night, a chilly Tuesday night as well. Vauxhall's been looking to build on a hard-fought 2-1 win at home to Little and Remica on Saturday with a great Ben Holmes strike, winning the game 2-1. And Charnock Richard are coming off the back of a disappointing 3-2 exit in the FA Vars first round proper. Let's hear the thoughts of Mick McGraa after Saturday's 2-1 win against Little and Remica. Mick, well done on the win. You wanted the reaction from last week. Are you happy with that performance and the reaction from the players?
Yeah, I mean, tough team, the Remy. Yeah, I think if you look at the overall game, I think apart from the penalty, which is a blatant pen for them, they haven't really had a shot. James hasn't saved to me. We got in good areas today, really good areas, and didn't capitalise on it. First half I thought we were a little bit deep. And second half we changed it a bit, and then I thought we were dominant second half. And to be unfair, there's only going to be one team that wins it.
I noticed first half a lot of our play come down our right through Bobby and Connor, and it was the first time that Mikey Baker got the ball that we equalised with that goal. Did you feel like we needed to switch play a bit to the left? Or?
Yeah, well, when you play teams, you sit in as deep as well. The Remy did today. I think you've got to move them around, and that was we were shouting on our touchline. I think everyone knew we just needed to keep switching the play. And second half it was better, but yeah, it was a good goal, Connor's goal, wasn't it? Yeah, just kept switching the play, moving them about, so we knew they'd get tired. Probably after about 65-70 minutes, I thought. Once we scored, they didn't really trouble us, only 1 minute.
Yeah, I was going to say, how satisfying is it? It's always good to come back, isn't it, when you go a goal down, so it must be really satisfying.
Yeah, I mean, we were disappointed with the pen. It is a pen, the lad's done well, he's give it away, but a reaction's needed. Look, no one's going to come here and just give us and go, yeah, Vauxhalls, you're going to do what you're good at, and the team's going to make it hard, and they made it very hard. They sat in, they didn't really look to go forward, they just looked to contain us, and for a large part they did, but when you've got quality what we've got,
Yeah, just moving on to Ben Holmes' strike to get the winner. It was a great strike, wasn't it? Yeah. What's your thoughts on that goal?
Oh, it's a great strike, and he needed it, to be honest. Because to be honest, Ben's one of the big players for us. He's been with me for a long time, and we look to him sometimes. And today, he produced. It's important you have these big players in big moments, and he's come up trumps.
So the 3 points today keeps us top of the league. Is that a psychological thing to stay top, or is it as long as you're in the mix towards the end of the season? Is that all you're asking for, really?
Yeah, I think everyone says taking a game at a time and stuff like that, but I think if you look, I've been here 5 years. This is my 5th season now, and we've had a plan where we want to be. This squad we've built now, it's took us 5 years. Do you know what I mean? And players have come and gone, but this squad's good enough to challenge up the top end of the league. It's just about attitude with our lads, and when you play at home, as I said to you, the teams aren't going to come and let us do what we want. But hopefully, big game Tuesday now, we can get some points there. Well,
that's moving on to looking at Tuesday's game. It's our first midweek game, I think, for about a month now. How hard a game that's going to be under the light again?
Yeah, they're a tough side, Charnock, big, physical. I'm expecting a really tough game, but we're going there to win. We'll never set up for a draw. We're going to go there and we're going to try and win. We're going to show Charnock how good of a side we are, and if we play the way we play, I don't see it being a problem. We can get the 3 points.
Brilliant. Well done today, Mick, and on again we go Tuesday.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. So tonight Vauxhall's will be looking to continue the 100% league away record by gaining 3 points at Charnock Richard. Charnock Richard currently sit 13th in the Premier Division. Vauxhall's are still top, 3 points clear now, although Wythenshawe Town have a game in hand. I'm also delighted to be joined on commentary tonight by Harry Deery. Harry's a long-serving committee member at Vauxhall Motors, and for those of you who have visited the Van Eupen Arena, Harry's the one that takes your hard-earned cash on the turnstile. So we'll have a little chat with Harry, and it's great to see him joining us on co-commentary tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's North West Counties Premier Division game at Mossy Park. Charnock Richard playing Vauxhall Motors. Vauxhall Motors will be looking to extend their winning run. The last 2 games away at Kendal and at home against Little and Remica, and also maintain their 100% record away from the Van Eupen Arena. Just run through the two teams first of all. Starting with Vauxhall Motors. In goal, James McClanahan. Number 2, Ethan Goulburn. Number 3, Greg Drummond. Number 4, Marcus James. Number 5, Tom Mitchell and captain. 6, Sean Moscrop. 7, Michael Berkey. 8, Ben Holmes. 9, Lewis Buckley. 10, Jordan Deere. And 11, Bobby McDonald. With the substitutes Connor Harwood, Franny Antoine, Liam Turner, Scythe Thelwell and Aaron Dawson. Just running through the Charnock Richard team. And goal number 1, Callum Jackalevs. Number 2 and captain, Marcus Haydock. 3, Simon Grand. 4, Ashley Young. 5, Luke Gibson. 6, Aaron Griffith. 7, Spencer Bibby. 8, Jack Bennett. 9, Carl Grimshaw. 10, Lewis Holt. 11, Nathan Nikas. And the substitutes were 12, Owen Green. 14, Ollie Oxley. 15, Russell Farrell. And 16, Rhys Barton. So I'm delighted to be joined by one of our committee members, long-serving committee members, Harry Deery, today. So Harry, we were speaking a few weeks ago, and Harry actually joined the same season as I started playing under Albert McDonald's. So for those who want to put a face to a name, Harry's the one that takes your hard-earned cash on a turnstile on a match day at the Van Eupen Arena, and doesn't let any freebies in. So Harry, thanks for coming on today. A little birdie's told me that you used to be a bit of a player back in the day.
Going back sometimes, Steve.
Who was it you played for, Harry?
Well, I played, to be honest with you, when I played in youth football, I finished about 17. I had trials with Chester and Wrexham at the time, who were football league clubs at the time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I broke my ankle twice in 9 months, and I finished my football career.
They didn't play at all after that?
No, I didn't, no.
Not even amateur level, nothing?
No, too weak. Wouldn't let me play. Well, they advised me not to play.
Yeah.
So...
Was it back obviously a number of years ago now? Obviously, medical science has come on of that. Do you think it would have been different if it was in today's time, or?
I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, because about 7 or 8 years ago, I was living in Cyprus. I actually tripped in Cyprus and my ankle broke again. And
right.
The surgeon then said to me, the ankle was weak, the bones were weak, and they have been obviously for some years, so that's probably the cause of it. So obviously, although medical science has improved, I doubt very much whether it would have helped me a great deal.
I know, and well, I went through, I was a YTS when I was at Doncaster Rovers, and I broke my leg, just got on the first team as well, and it's heartbreaking when it happens to you as well, especially as a young kid. You're hoping that something's going to happen from the game, isn't it?
It was awkward at the time because obviously I was sort of 17, 18. I thought I was sort of about to make it in terms of getting trials with football league clubs, and obviously it just didn't work out. But I had a few years out feeling sorry for myself, and then got involved in the sort of admin side, if you like, of local football.
So you were at, I think it was Bolton Victoria, wasn't it? And then when Alvin come over, it was at 88, 89 season? Well,
yeah, it was the end of it actually. I mean, I was at Heswell for about 25 years, and then I went with Alvin to Bolton Vics, and we had a great 7 seasons there. We won the league, I think, 4 times, got to Wembley in the Pub Cup, actually won the Pub Cup. The following season, won the actual European Pub Cup.
That was played before the Liverpool friendly, wasn't it?
It was indeed, yeah. And we went to Copenhagen and won there, so we won the European side of it. Then I actually left, and the season afterwards Alvin joined Vauxhall, and after a bit of persuasion between him and Tony Woodley, or Lord Woodley as he is now.
Lord Baron Woodley.
Lord Baron Woodley. I ended up back at Vauxhall. I took over the treasurer's job, and you were there at the time. Unfortunately, you were injured when we had that great run.
Yeah.
And went to play QPR. I was the treasurer at that time, so I had a good few years at Vauxhall, and then left and went to live in Cyprus.
So how long have you been back at the club now?
I've been back 4 years now. I came back from Cyprus 5 years ago, and unfortunate problems, and I ended up anyway. I'm now back at Vauxhall really.
That must have been probably the similar time when I come back, when I come over for Mark Pearson's memorial.
Yeah.
I got speaking to obviously our late friend Alan Bartham, and that's what I said, I'd love to get back involved, and Alan said, get back over here and help out.
Just after was the problem we had with Mark Pearson, really. Actually, I left about the same time, to be honest with you. I actually left the club at the same time, but I didn't really get involved. As I said, I left the country, really, to be honest. And when I came back, circumstances changed and gave me an opportunity to come back to Vauxhall, and I enjoy being back there. I enjoy being amongst all the playing side of the game, which is what I really enjoy. Yeah. And I try to help where I can, basically.
It's even better when we're having a run like we are this season as well. We're top of the league and doing very well, apart from the cup competitions and not being the greatest, but the bread and butter's got to be the league, as Mick McGraa has always said. So
I've known Mick for a lot of years, obviously, and Mick's never been a great cup man, so that's his excuse, I suppose, really. But yes, we're doing very well in the league, which is the important thing.
Fingers crossed to continue tonight.
I hope so, yes. Yeah.
So we're about to kick off here at Mossy Park. Vauxhall's to kick off. Charnock on the attack. Oh, he scored. Just a route one ball, flicked on. I think he had a bit of pace.
Beat the pace, really.
Yeah, pace, wasn't it?
Took the goal well, but
left foot's gone into James McGraan's near post. After the promising start with Ben Holmes' free kick, Vauxhall Motors find ourselves 1-0 down. He's hit it well. I mean, it's gone in the post. I mean, as a goalie, it's one of them, isn't it? You'd always say you're disappointed, but he's struck it really well.
I think the disappointment was it was just a route one ball, and we just got beat for pace. To be fair, I took it well.
Defensively, we looked solid this season as well. We're not conceding goals, and it was quite simple, wasn't it?
It's very disappointing, really. But having said that,
he's sitting at the yard of pace, didn't he, the lad, when he got clean through?
Well, I think if you look at it sort of honestly, I think we struggle a little bit for pace down the middle at the back. I think we have all season, but luckily we've been playing so well at the back, to be fair. So we haven't been caught out until tonight.
So it was the 9, Charnock Richard. It was Carl Grimshaw with the strike. Through to Bob McDonald, you get a shot away.
Yeah.
Oh, played off the line. Done well to manoeuvre to get a shot out, but
see that, yeah. Good effort.
Just played off the line. Again, Louis got the. Oh, good save, James McGraa. So the initial one was Lewis Holtz on the right hand side. Just shot low, saved well by James McGraa, just come off the inside of his foot, go wide. Swung another ball in, and forwards, James McGraan's got a touch on the ball, and he's just absolutely flew into James McGraa. 2-0. Tell you what, the left back on this side has dug a great cross out.
It's a great cross.
It's a great cross. He's literally banging the corner flag. He's dug it out.
The lad who scored is on his own in the middle.
Yeah, free header, top corner, far post. 2-0 uphill task now for Vauxhall's. Probably slightly against the run of play as well, Harry.
Well, I think it has been against the run of play, to be fair. It has.
That's it for Vauxhall's big record in the league coming to an end. 2-0 to Charnock Richard at Mosby Park. Just never seemed to get going with Vauxhall's. Charnock Richard played one-dimensional. It was to hit the big nine up front, play work off them, that's work for them. Puffed and puffed, a few half chances, some good defender by Charnock Richard, but the run comes to an end unfortunately, and we'll be looking to bounce back away at Norfolk Victoria on Saturday. Thanks for Harry Deery for joining me on commentary. It's been a pleasure, Harry, not having you back on because you're a bad omen. No, welcome anytime. It's been great to catch up, and just disappointed we couldn't bring the 3 points tonight.
Thanks, Steve.
Mick, the unbeaten run comes to an end. How disappointing is this?
Yeah, disappointed. I don't think we've ever played that bad. Don't know what more to say. We were just really bad tonight.
You said on Saturday it was going to be a physical game. Was that the major factor in the results and getting?
No, I just think we defended poorly on several occasions, and just give them an early goal, which when you're playing teams down the bottom gives them a little bit of a G up, doesn't it? And gives them momentum. We didn't have any momentum, and then thought we got to grips with the game a little bit and created half chances. But other than that, nothing really.
Well, just moving on to the first goal, it must be really frustrating for you considering we've defended so well this season. It's just a straight long ball flick and a finish, isn't it? It can be.
Listen, we've defended poor all night. We conceded 2 very, very poor goals. Yeah, look, it is what it is, isn't it? We were going to lose sometime. It's just when and where you lose. And the main thing for me now is a reaction.
You've always said that the run's going to come to an end and we're going to go to a sticky period or we're going to lose a game. It's just the manner that we got beat today that's really
I just thought we were toothless. I mean, we changed the formation, we tried all different things, but credit to Charnock. They played like it meant more to them for some reason. Maybe we've got a little bit complacent in recent weeks, and hopefully that's a bit of a kick up the backside for us, and we can go on another run.
You just touched on it there before about the half chances. So that's the second game, only the second game we failed to score in the league this season. We had a few half chances, but just seemed to lack that bit of quality and composure.
I think our decision making in the final third was really, really poor. I thought we moved the ball quite well tonight. We got into the final third with ease. We got good one-on-one situations, but it's rare for our front men not to deliver, isn't it? And they didn't tonight, and we just have to take it to one off.
Imperative we bounce back on Saturday, another tough one away at Norfolk Victoria. How would you look to pick the lads up on Thursday and training for that?
I don't need to pick them up. I mean, we've lost one game out of 16. Let's be honest, come start of July or end of July, whatever, we'd have took that one. It's just the manner we got beat, we didn't look like scoring. And defensively, they got 2 good centre forwards and we didn't deal with it. Then we move on, big reaction Saturday, and then they'll go from there.
Cheers, Mick, thanks for joining us.